I've not won a trophy in my career, so of course it'd mean an awful lot.
This is Ultimate Soccer with Soccer Steve.
He's such a pretty kid. You're such a pretty kitty. Such a pretty kitty. That's Chile. Today we're wearing the 97-98 England kit. And let's get back in the big magic white chair. But yeah, 1997, 1998, that was the kit England was wearing. We're going to talk about Harry Kane. What are we talking about? Well, Harry Kane, super striker, has never won a trophy in all the years. Get ready for this. You're going to love it. So yeah, little Chili, our cat. Chili the cat, he's a fantastic cat. He was a stray, and now he's one of our own. We took him in. What a beautiful little kitty, eh? Yep. I'm a cat fan. I'm an animal fan. I love all animals. Cats, dogs, the whole shebang. Love going to the zoo. But anyway, let's keep it in this zoo into the football world. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day. And isn't it a little bit quiet since the World Cup? Well, we've got a great show for you. This one, it's all about Harry Kane. Harry Kane. And the point is, Harry Kane, super striker, has never won a trophy in all the years. We're going to talk about 4 of England's top strikers before we get rolling away. We're going to get into them straight away and show you what they won and how well they did. And then we're going to get into Harry, okay? So feast your eyes on Bobby Charlton, Sir Bobby Charlton, 49 games from 1958 to 1970. Gary Lineker, 48 goals from 1984 to 1992. And I should have said 49 goals for Sir Bobby, not games. Wayne Rooney, 53 goals from 2003 to 2018. And Harry Kane, so far, 53 goals, 2015 to 2022. Harry will definitely be the lead scorer for Tottenham. Harry will definitely be that one. And Jimmy Greaves is a man that we will pay respect to as he goes past that, obviously, in days to come. But Harry's definitely going to be the number 1 striker for Tottenham Hotspur in all time. It probably stands a good chance never to be beaten. When you consider top scorers from years gone by, it takes decades for people to eclipse their records. So I'm saying Harry definitely going to be top scorer for Tottenham probably all his life. And obviously the England thing, he's obviously top scorer right now. How many more can he add? I'm thinking he's got another 30 to 40 goals in him before he finishes, So he could be right up there and make it nigh on impossible for someone to get even close to Harry. But we'll have to wait and see. So we're going to talk about Wayne Rooney as well. Talk about Gary Lineker. Talk about Bobby Charlton, Harry Kane, and Alan Shearer. Alan Shearer, another of the greats. 63 games, 30 goals for England. So we're going to talk about the 4 big guys first. Then we'll get on to Harry straight after. Check it in. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great time. Remember, like, subscribe, and like, and hit that notification button. This is the 97-98 England shirt that England actually wore to the 98 World Cup. And if you remember, David Beckham was sent off against Argentina. Yeah, this was the shirt. Not his shirt, but the shirt that they were wearing. Okay, guys, check out the big 4 from the England strikers. Check out what they won, because Harry so far hasn't won anything, as you've seen. A few little pokes of fun. But check out the big strikers from England in the days gone by, because they all won something. When we get back, I've got loads to tell you about Harry Kane. You're going to love what I bring about Harry. You're going to love what I bring about the big 4. But Harry, stay with us. Wait for after these 4 little videos, and we'll get back straight to Harry, and you're going to love it, because I'll tell you what, there's some fantastic stuff you're going to get into there. Really, you'll want to stick around. Okay, check out the big 4. We'll be back with Harry Kane, and I haven't won a trophy yet. Okay, talk to you soon. Okay, let's take a look at Sir Bobby Charlton first. Played 106 games, scored 49 goals for England in his illustrious career, and was a one-club player. Manchester United was the team of his love, still is actually, and Sir Bobby's going through a little bit of ill health at the moment with dementia. Now, back to the football leagues. He won the First Division 3 times. He won the FA Cup once, was runner-up twice. Charity Shield once. The European Cup in 67. The FA Youth Cup, he won 3 times. And the England World Cup in 66, and was 3rd place in the 68 Euros. Personally, he was the Footballer of the Year in 65-66 in England, FIFA World Cup Golden Ball winner in 66, FIFA World Cup All-Star Team 66 and 1970, and finally the Ballon d'Or in 1966. Sir Bobby won many trophies, as well as being a great striker. Now taking a look at Gary Lineker. Gary Lineker had a great career, played 80 times for England, scored 48 goals. Big player with Leicester City in the beginning of the career, winning the second division, not the first division, in 79-80. Played for Everton in the FA Charity Shield in 1985. Played with Barcelona at the European Cup Winners' Cup in 1988-89, and also won the Copa del Rey in 87-88. Now with Tottenham Hotspur finishing the career, FA Cup win in 1990 and an FA Charity Shield in 1991. Gary Lineker won many trophies as another great England striker. Now, talking about Alan Shearer, he played 63 times for England, scored 30 goals. Blackburn Rovers was a big club of his early on in. He won the Premier League in 1994-95, that being the English Premier League. He also played for Newcastle United. Unfortunately, 2 FA Cup losses was all she wrote with Newcastle for Alan. Losses in 97 and 1998 at the FA Cup at Wembley. And then he won the Championship Golden Boot individual title in 1996. Alan Shearer, another great striker for England and another striker that won trophies. Now the next England striker we're going to focus on, Wayne Rooney. 120 games he played for England, scored 53 goals. He won 5 English Premier League champions, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2010 and 2012. 1 FA Cup win in 2015. 3 EFL Cups, 2005, 2009, 2016. 4 FA Community Shields, 2007, 10, 11 and 16. 1 UEFA Champions League in 2007, 1 UEFA Europa League in 2016, and 1 FIFA Club World Cup in 2008. Another great striker, this time Wayne Rooney, winning truckloads of trophies while being a great England striker.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's been a long time since this club has won any trophy. I've not won a trophy in my career, so of course it'd mean an awful lot.
Harry Kane, super striker, never won a trophy ever. Pretty sad when you think about the amount of goals he scored and the caliber player he is. I mean, wow, you'd have thought he'd have signed for somebody. We'll get to that pretty soon. But listen to Harry Kane, 53 goals, 2015 to 2022. Wayne Rooney, 53 goals, 2003 2018. Bobby Charlton, 49 goals, 1958 to 1970. Gary Lineker, 48 goals, 1984 to 1992. And finally, Alan Shearer, 63 games for England, super strong power forward. I mean, he had it all. If he had a better cast around him, he may well have won more. And after them 63 games for England, he scored 30 goals. All of those forwards are tiny, tidy forwards. I hope Harry Kane watches this video or can get to see it, or someone can throw it to him, because the idea behind this is to expose how Harry has never won a trophy and how all the other great strikers, not necessarily just England strikers, but we're using the England angle to emphasize and highlight how Harry has really not achieved on the silverware. Take a look at Harry's trophy cabinet. Yeah, it's still empty. It's been empty all his career. And a guy with that talent, you've got to think he's got to win something, no? I mean, it just stands to reason. Great strikers pick up silverware. I'm saying, in the long and the short of it, Harry Kane needs to get out of Dodge. I love Tottenham. I love you guys. You're fantastic. Nice new stadium. I used to go to White Hart Lane back in the day, the real Spurs stadium. But, you know, this new stadium is a beautiful thing to take in as well for the modern era. But the old era, I think it had a little bit more character and a little bit more history and a little bit more of everything. But Harry needs a little bit more of everything in that trophy cabinet. So I'm saying Harry needs to move along. Maybe Manchester City, maybe Manchester United, maybe Manchester's a good place to look. If it's not there, I don't think you're going to see him going to Arsenal. There's no chance he's going to sign for Arsenal, is there? Considering he's a North London boy. Where else could he go? Would it be Bayern München? That would be, for me, that would be the best move, because tactically, Harry Kane would get goals galore in Germany and in Europe just by playing the German system. It fits his style. The English game, I don't think necessarily fits Harry Kane's style. And when you consider Harry Kane is supposed to be a forward in all World Cup and in league games in the Premier League so far, you see Harry Kane coming back into midfield. If I'm the coach, categorically, I'm going to say, Harry, get your ass up front. That's what we pay you to do. We don't pay you to defend. We don't pay you to get in midfield and stop someone's flow or start a flow. Get up there and get on the end of stuff. By all means, in the final third, if you're on it and you push it wide and then you get back in centre and you finish, fantastic. But stay up front, really, stay up front. I hope he sees this video, I really do, because I'd like to think that a move is on the cards for trophies. That's it. He's got to leave Spurs to pick up trophies. He'll be England's greatest striker, never to win a trophy. That is really, I think it's a sad state of affairs. A guy that's that great on the field needs to win something. I mean, let's look at what he's won for England and for Tottenham Hotspur. Here's the list. This is Harry Kane, big fire now, what he's won. UEFA Championship runner-up. That's the UEFA Championship runner-up. UEFA Nations League, 3rd place. Now, that's both for England. 2 runners-up, a final and a 3rd place. And a semi-final, if you want to add that to the 2018 World Cup, and a quarter-final in the 2022 World Cup. Now, individually, Millwall Young Player of the Years, 2011 to 2012. Premier League Player of the Month, January, February 2015, March 2016, February 2017, September and December 2017, and March 22. So he's been big in many months. Normally, players don't get to win Player of the Month more than, say, a handful of times. Harry's done it a bagload. Now, FA Premier League Team of the Year, 2014, 2015, 2016, 17, 20. 5 times he's been on the Premier League of the team. Tottenham Hotspur Player of the Year, 2014, 15, and 2021. Premier League Golden Boot. Get this, 2015, 2016, 2020. I didn't mention he won a trophy, did I? He's not won a single trophy. All the trophies that he could have won, was in the Europa, i.e. Europa Championship. He was a runner-up, and then Nations League, 3rd place, and England's semi-final and a quarter-final into 2 last World Cups. Harry's never won anything, but with the individual records like that, I tell you now, there's teams and guys on them teams that do not have the numbers that Harry has, yet they've won a bagload of trophy. And you just saw that. You just saw it with Wayne Rooney, Sir Bobby Charlton, Gary Lineker, and Alan Shearer. All won trophies throughout their careers. Only Harry has won nothing. And I really think that that's a sad state of affairs. Why has he won nothing? Basically, I say Daniel Levy is a genius at Tottenham Hotspur by keeping Harry Kane at Spurs. It's definitely money. It's nothing other than money. I mean, like I say, Harry, listen in the camera, get yourself to Man City, get yourself to Real Madrid, get yourself to Barcelona. No, not Barcelona. That was 10 years ago. Real Madrid, that's now. But get yourself to a big, massive club and win some trophies. Your trophy cabinet really deserves it. Now, let's take a look at what Harry Kane earns, the contract. Let's take a number at what he's got. Total value of his contract so far, and we're talking dollars, $74,075,000 and a few change. $74 million so far. Salary per year is $12.3 million per year. Excuse me. And that will obviously be with add-ons. The wage per week, $236,000 a week, approximately £200,000 a week. He's a free agent in a year's time. Is he going to be a free agent with no trophies? Because I think he will be. And I think he'll probably walk to another team, leave Spurs, and basically pick up trophies, something that he should have been doing all his career, and he has not. As a player on the field, he's been an absolute success. But as a player accumulating prizes, honestly, he's been an absolute failure because he's been too trusting in his management crew, i.e. the finances of Tottenham. And he's basically been too trusting that he's going to win something. He's been a nice guy off the field. He's been a nice guy on the field. But sometimes you've got to be a nasty guy with a nasty edge to win stuff like some of the greatest footballers ever. They didn't all end up being nice guys. So I think maybe Harry's too much of a nice guy. Or you got to say the money's just too much. Now, while Kane brings in $236,594 per week, other high-profile stars, Ronaldo, Cristiano, $609,230 a week. $609,230 a week. Erling Haaland, 473,189. 473,189. Mo Salah, 414,000 a week. They earn vastly more than Harry Kane, and they've won more than Harry Kane. I've got to say this. Expect clubs around the world to offer at least $500,000 per month to get Kane to their team. There's not many teams that can put up them numbers. And a few teams that have to take a bank draft like Arsenal do to get more players in. I don't think you really want to put your team in behind the 8 ball too often with acquisitions of players that are too expensive. But where Harry Kane is concerned, as a big club, I would say pick him up because he is the missing jig in the puzzle to get you trophies. Tottenham can't do it, but big clubs can get Harry on the winning block. Now, did that mountain of cash kill his desire to leave Tottenham? What do you think? Is it all that money that stopped him wanting to leave? Because eventually the money is great. You've got to have a trophy. You've got to have something to show for it, yeah? Money's fine. But if you've got no trophies, what did you do? You marketed yourself fantastically, but you won nothing. Look at Ronaldo. Look at the other big players. Mega bucks, mega promotions, mega trophies. Big difference, right? Do you think he should leave Tottenham to win trophies? That's the question to you. Do you think he should leave Tottenham to win the trophies? If he stays at Tottenham, can you really see him winning anything? There's another question. Is he going to win something if he stays at Spurs? I'd say he's not motivated. That's the problem. And to leave Spurs, if he does, for me, guarantees trophies. Wayne Rooney, Bobby Charlton, Gary Lineker, Alan Shearer, as you saw before, all have trophies in their trophy cabinets. Harry doesn't. Harry probably never will. But he's got a great bank account. What do you think's greatest about that? That he's got all these goals and he's a magical striker and he's beating people left and right and he's probably never going to be caught in the English game because his numbers are just phenomenal. But would you say he should have added trophies? What's your take? Or are you even surprised he's won nothing? Because a lot of people kind of think that he's successful off and on the field. Well, financially, he is. But on the field, he's not, apart from the individual. And that's what I'm saying. He's a great individual and he needs to pick up silverware. Your take, guys, down below. Hope you enjoyed it. And the next show we're bringing up, we're going to bring an EPL show. And then shortly after that, we're going to start bringing you a Derby Day show. We're going to go into the derbies of all the world and explain a lot more about what it's all about. But for now, Harry, would you do yourself a favour, son? And would you leave Spurs for a bigger club? Spurs is a big club. Would you leave Spurs and go and get some trophies, son? Because you really do deserve it. And the next World Cup is in 3.5 years' time. That may be your last World Cup chance too. Okay, guys, have a great day. Harry Kane never won anything. England's greatest striker to never win a trophy. There you go. Cheers, guys. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Cheers.
I've not won a trophy in my career, so of course it'd mean an awful lot. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's been a long time since this club has won any trophy. I've not won a trophy in my career, so of course it'd mean an awful lot.
The ultimate soccer show. Join me, listen, you'll love it. Everybody does.